Good morning, Houston. Guys, this is going to be like the best show ever because we are talking about something that you need to just pause and look at your screen for. This next story is for real fun. Thanks to AI, you can see what your pet might look like as a person. We're going to be transforming this beautiful dog here in just a moment. Producer Bree put it to the test and the results are hilarious. Stick around to see the big reveal. And spring has sprung and Midtown is getting ready for a creative makeover, one sidewalk at a time. From chalk art to free park programs, we've got the inside scoop on how you can get out, get inspired, and get in some creative time with the fam. And it's a big weekend. The Easter Bunny is coming to town. But will he need an umbrella when he's delivering his baskets? Chief Meteorologist Jonathan Novak is standing by with your weekend forecast as H-Town Live starts right now.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Howdy, hey friends. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm Idolina Perales filling in for Maggie, and this is H-Town Live. Easter weekend is upon us. It is Good Friday, and I have some family coming into town. And you better believe I'm getting my flower cascarones ready to exact my revenge on my older sister. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. And I know what you're going to be doing this weekend on top of Easter festivities. Let's get to this talker. Question for you. Have you ever thought about what your pet may look like as a human? Well, now, thanks to AI, before we get into the pics, I have to tell you, I have never seen producer Bree so delighted, people. She was nonstop giggling and laughing. So here's the deal. Folks around the world have been using ChatGPT to see how a human AI version of their furry friend may look like. So Bree put it to the test. Okay, can we just open Bree's mic now? Can we just do that? Okay, so take a look at this beautiful dog. Okay, Bree, who is this dog?
I don't know. It was an AP photo.
Okay. All right, so this dog laying out, basking in the sun by his window in his home.
Yes.
Now let's see what he looks like a human. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, now. Okay.
He looked like a real bachelor.
Yes, he does. I love this one. And the other thing, Bree, you showed me what the prompt is, and it says to keep the pose.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening here. This dog is keeping the pose.
But you need to see the second one. The second one is, yeah.
Okay. So, of course, we couldn't leave out the cat. So here's a... Bree, did you find these photos?
I would like to thank WordPress CW39 because I definitely took some. This one is a Getty image, though.
Okay.
I want to point that out.
Okay, all right, but still, this
we
is
gotta see who the girl.
Shocked kitty. Okay, Shadrika, push the button.
Oh my gosh, this one was okay. I don't know. It was okay.
Okay, I love the fails you showed me though.
The first one was pretty scary. That's why I'm not putting it in the show.
Because it will bring nightmares.
It definitely brought nightmares when I did it the first time.
Yeah, it did have Exorcist vibes. You know, because AI is known to add a few digits.
Yeah.
And also, I put a picture of my cat into it, and my cat was standing on a chair, and AI put her legs, the little girl's legs, through the chair. That's awesome. Okay.
AI sometimes don't do it perfectly. But,
no, it doesn't. Okay, so now we wanted to see if this works on our very own, so no stock image here. Oh, yes. Jonathan, you know who?
That's my pop. Yeah, that's my
beautiful
pop.
Winnie.
That's
Winnie. Oh my gosh, she is so adorable, so Jonathan. She's so cute. Okay, so now you ready to see what Winnie looks like in human form?
Sure. Yeah, she's gonna be a cute person. What? Here's the thing. You know the thing is, I know her.
No, you don't.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you guys grew up.
They
just
did
grew up
not
together.
go Winnie
What's
so
that?
wrong.
You guys grew up together?
yeah, but you can tell. I mean, she's. Well, I don't want to say anything. I'm probably going to get emails, but no. I don't know that person. It's a made-up AI image.
Yes. Also, what's going on with the shoulder? Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's Winnie likes to stand with her right shoulder. I don't know.
no, like.
I love
that
how they
aura.
got to her shoulders, and then the back is just Winnie.
Oh, she's half dog. The bottom half is.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's funny.
It is still half
Weird.
dog.
Now the thing is, Winnie does like to wear tank tops, and so it makes sense. It's kind of an amazing thing that's happened. There. I've
that was
actually got.
crazy.
I don't know if you guys want to take the graphic that I have, though. I don't know if I don't want to derail.
You made one of your own?
Yeah, this is because I went to
I
ChatGPT.
see.
I went to you see it now. Bree sees it. I went to ChatGPT. I said, please tell me what I would. And so there you go.
That's you?
Yeah, wearing it. I should have kept the tie in the shot, but that is he's wearing his.
Such a good boy.
Is he holding the weather clicker?
I'm apparently a golden retriever, so there you
Is he
go.
advancing the button?
I've been called a dog before, so it makes sense.
You're not a dog.
God.
But no, this is a golden retriever. It's one of the most loyal,
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's.
smartest dogs out there.
I don't know about
So this is a compliment, Jonathan.
No, I'll
Yeah.
take that. AI is, and it knows me well. I've been talking to ChatGPT for a while, and it knows a lot about me. It really does. Unfortunately, it's kind of a scary thing.
Sound like y'all about to get married.
We are. We
I
actually-
know.
We're talking about it. You know, it's
I honestly, that did go through my mind.
it's a weird. Let me get in the frame here. It's a very, very odd feeling when you're talking to AI and you feel like this idea of trusting it and with information, like it gets off the ground, and so it's really scary. It's very human-like in
Very
that
much.
regard. So.
Okay.
Well, how do you
Jonathan,
know so much about me?
Yeah. Yeah, what are you telling it? Like your favorite?
Yeah.
No,
Is it like your diary?
We have debates. We have a lot of debates about things, and then I tell it. I'll tell it. What I want to have to eat that night, or no. I mean, personal like family stuff.
That you love taking walks on the beach.
Yes.
With Winnie?
I'll take my phone for a walk on the beach, and with me. And
It's sounding very much like this movie called Her.
what is it? What is it?
It's called Her,
Oh,
where
I
this
see.
guy, he
The blonde
basically
actress.
fell in love with the AI
Well.
person.
No, okay,
I'm
Jonathan.
not trying to tell your story, Jonathan.
I have an offer for you.
Okay. Yes.
You want to debate someone? Come over to my house.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it heated debates there, or? Is
No,
it not?
I'm the only person that truly loves a good fight
Wow.
and loves to debate. Everyone else,
Yeah.
Gives up.
they are just like, Mom, just take a nap, eat some chocolate, just go away.
Like,
So
please.
I need someone to spar with, so come on.
Okay, the thing is with chat, if it's going to be like a ChatGPT debate, you're going to have to throw out a lot of compliments at me because it does that. It kisses my butt. It does it all. It'll say, "That's a great point. I didn't think about that."
Do that.
The
And so it's a little
magic
bit-
mirror on the wall.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think
how
maybe
about
that's why I like
how about we set up like a ChatGPT battle at my dinner table?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about we do that? We
Gotta
we
make a
will see who
flyer.
puts
Starts
in the
at 7
best
p.m.
inputs.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
We can.
All
we
right,
can
y'all.
stream
We
it.
got to talk about this weather now.
Oh, is it my turn? Am I doing the?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We
on,
were
Chief.
having so much fun.
I'm sorry, y'all, but
Well-
we have a certain amount of time. Like, I have to. I'm sorry.
Well, let's take this graphic. This is me, right? Because this is the only. I didn't realize I was doing weather now, so that's the only graphic that's loaded up, and so this is my forecast. No, I'm just joking. But that is the first graphic that I have in the show. That's kind of funny. So yeah, that is me. That's just
I
me,
love
guys.
it.
That's just me.
I love it.
By the way, the suit. If I had gotten that in the shot, it's a great suit. Wish I had that suit. Anyway, all right, let's talk about the allergy report. I don't know. Looking at the grass pollen and the tree pollen, have you had any issues with allergies, Ito?
100%.
It's been a real problem. I mean, I've had issues with allergies, and you know what? It's just continuing on as the grass pollen is in the heavy range as well as that tree pollen. And so that is your allergy report. Let's jump over to the Easter forecast and
Yes,
let's get the details, the details on that. It's going to be potentially a stormy Sunday. But, Ito, folks, the chance of rain overall is about 70%. The chance of storms themselves on Easter Sunday will be in our northern counties. Let's talk about what's happening in the sort of grand scale of things, in the synoptic scale, as we say, the large features of the atmosphere. We get high pressure to our east, and we have this deepening trough that's to our west. And so we're kind of sandwiched in between, and we've been getting this strong south wind around the west side of this high, because winds around high pressure go clockwise, and so that brings in this south wind. That's why it's so breezy out there, because of the pressure difference between these two aspects of the atmosphere. So this trough is going to carry through a low pressure system going into Easter Sunday. And so that will be the sort of initiation of a big weather shift, a pattern shift. And so from that point forward, we're going to be in a wet pattern, not just for Easter Sunday, but going into next week as well. So for Easter Sunday, it will be wet at times. It won't be a complete washout where it's a constant, rain, but check out the Futurecast and you'll see what I'm talking about. So here we go into Sunday morning. This is 10 a.m. and you won't see a ton of green showing up, but certainly some scattered showers late morning time. It's the afternoon that we're concerned about, because north of I-10, there'll be enough energy as we go into that part of the day. Could see some storms firing up in our northern counties. And here you go. In the evening time, the late afternoon and evening time, that's what we start seeing with this high resolution computer model picking up on storm activity throughout the evening on Sunday. Now, the accumulations, I'm going to show you one other graphic in regard to this in a second, but in regard to the severe potential, but the accumulations for Sunday aren't it's not going to be a washout, a quarter, maybe an inch at the most in terms of the rainfall accumulations, but look what happens next week. I'll bring you through into Wednesday and Thursday. Watch the numbers go all the way up to 3-4 inches in some areas of southeast Texas. By the time you get to Friday morning, this wet pattern will persist, and each day we're going to add to those rainfall totals, it looks like. And that's quite a bit of rain, but thankfully stretched out over a period of time. Now, the severe storm threat on Sunday, this is issued by the Storm Prediction Center, has our northern counties under a marginal risk of some severe weather on Sunday. The chance really, it's marginal, okay? So it's not a great chance, but unfortunately the risk is in there. It's something you should plan for on Easter Sunday, especially if you're north of I-10 and have some plans outside. It won't be the best day for that in terms of the weather forecast. Otherwise, it will be cooler, so that's nice, 84 on Easter Sunday. But today, as we kind of just sort of back up a second and talk about today, 90 degrees in Houston with the humidity making it feel like it's about 95. Ito, she goes, ugh.
That's all. I heard humidity. So yeah. I wish I had a cuter, like, pouty face.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's what I want to do. But honestly, when you said it was going to rain on Sunday, you know Weezer?
Yeah.
That song just came into my head.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to get me to sing.
I'm not going to sing it, but...
Yeah, you don't want me to sing. You want people to stay tuned. So.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Igualmente. All right, we've got more H-Town Live coming up after the break.
Friday. It's the Rangers on Friday night, and this week the Dodgers come to Arlington. Only on CW 39 Houston.
Saving money is now more important than ever for seniors. But if you purchased a $9.95 guaranteed acceptance plan, you could easily find yourself overpaying for very little life insurance coverage. With the $9.95 rate, a 65-year-old male receives less than $900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month with a 2-year waiting period. Fortunately, with Senior Life Insurance Company, he pays less than $58 a month for $10,000 in protection. There's no waiting period, no medical exam, and he saves over $600 a year by choosing Senior Life. A 65-year-old female saves over $400 a year. Don't overpay for your life insurance. Call now to see how much money you could save with Senior Life. We could help you get cash back from your current overpriced policy. Call now to lock in your coverage and low monthly rate. For your free quote, call now.
We had such a great experience with Empire, we would recommend it to anyone.
Real customers share their stories about Empire today.
As a matter of fact, we already have. Customer service and the personal touch was really where it's at. The quality, too, is important to us, and the quality of the flooring was great. I mean, we've had people come in our home and say, wow, this is really beautiful. Where'd you have it done? Empire.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Garage door broken, stuck, slow, or noisy? Call OGD, Overhead Garage Door. Your garage door is the biggest opening to your home. Don't wait to protect your safety, security, and peace of mind.
Security is top of our list, and so with this new garage door and the motor that they're installing, we feel very secure and safe.
OGD is the trusted garage door expert in Houston, offering same-day service and 24/7 support. From quick repairs to full replacements, OGD has you covered. Just call.
So if your door is dragging through the trash, or if you hear any loud screeching noises or creaks as your door is going up, you're probably off balance. You see any of these things happening, you probably need to go ahead and have a technician come out and take a look at your door.
Call OGD right now for your ProCheck multi-point inspection only from OGD. Call now and find out how to get $50 off. Call 346-637-3800. 346-637-3800. OGD, the only name you need for your garage door.
Hey, dude, party down.
Oh, I'm in. Let's get jiggy with it. Load it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Although Black Maternal Awareness Week just ended yesterday, we wanted to continue bringing you awareness about the disparities in maternal health outcomes among Black women. Joining our discussion today is Dr. Faith, board-certified OBGYN at Memorial Hermann Northeast. Dr. Faith, thank you so much for joining us today. This is a big topic.
Thank you so much for having me. It is, and it's definitely worthy of continuing the conversation.
Right, just because the week's over
doesn't mean awareness stops.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at the statistics, what's most alarming to you?
That's a great question. What's most alarming is that Black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die than their white counterpart because of pregnancy-related conditions. And not just that, 80% of those conditions are preventable.
Really?
Exactly.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. That's not fair. And this is not something that is newly going on, but I love the fact that this platform and there's more awareness of it. So awareness can now cause action and changes.
Okay, so let's start off with the awareness piece. Why the disparities?
That's a great question. It's actually really complicated, right? There's many levels, but one thing that cannot be ignored, especially since we're talking about a population of Black women, systemic racism. Right? And one of the things that I believe is really important in this particular conversation is addressing implicit bias, which is when a person doesn't actually realize or they have unconscious preconceived notions about a woman or a person or a situation. That part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will tell you, I did encounter a little bit of that when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
So what are the women telling you? What is it that they are coming up against?
So one common occurrence is being felt as if they're not seen or heard. According to the CDC, there's actually a campaign called Hear Her. So one of the common conditions that Black women are subject to and die from is preeclampsia. And some of those symptoms are headaches, blurry vision, nausea, vomiting. So imagine if you have this very severe condition and nobody's hearing you talk about the symptom, there's going to be a poor outcome, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hearing a lot, that people are not listening and hearing me.
So what can be done?
I think that's a great question. So we mentioned implicit bias before. The March of Dimes has an initiative to help train healthcare workers about identifying these implicit biases.
Okay,
yes,
that's a good start.
That's a good start, exactly. And then there's also platforms where patients can also educate themselves on the symptoms. And so like I mentioned before, the Hear Her campaign is one of the things that, and they even have a postpartum checklist. So you can go to the website, look it up, and look for what questions to even ask or discuss with your provider.
So if somebody is pregnant right now that is watching, where can they go to find resources and tools to educate themselves?
That's a great question. So, I would, call your insurance company and your provider, speak to your physician, and then also different hospital systems have different resources that are available. I know for my particular system at Memorial Hermann, there's a doula assistance program.
What's a doula?
That's a great question.
I mean, it's on shows, right? They talk about it all the time in these shows. But.
Right, so a doula is a non-medical person, so they're not doctors, they're not nurses necessarily, but they are a support system.
Okay.
So they are that in-between where you're not in the doctor's office.
Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of like an advocate.
An advocate. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so you at Memorial Hermann, you have
the doula assistance programs.
Is there anything else that we can maybe point our viewers to? Say their insurance doesn't take Memorial Hermann.
So the other great resource is Marsha Dimes. It's another great resource. Also, there are ACOG, which is the American College of OB-GYNs and Gynecologists, also has a lot of resources commonly labeled frequently asked questions.
Okay.
So that is a great place to go, and it's a great starting point to have a conversation, a dialogue with your providers.
Okay, so start off with your doctor. That's the first step. And then educate yourself. We only have a few more seconds left here, but I do want to ask, for those that land in the low income bracket, because I mentioned insurance, but not everybody has insurance.
Right.
Where can they go for that first step?
So unfortunately, with things like Medicaid being cut a little bit, and it's a really tough situation, because that is the area and the time where these complications can occur. Unfortunately, some people are being directed to go to the emergency room and then I know, right? And then being linked in with a provider afterwards.
Okay.
But the most important thing is to basically listen to your body, trust your instincts, and be vocal and talk about what you're feeling.
Dr. Faye, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know this is a topic we got to continue having, even though it's not officially the week. We've got to keep having it. Thank you so much for coming on H-Town Live for us. And we've got more H-Town Live coming up after the break.
Decades after the Vietnam War, the journey isn't over. We're following a group of veterans as they return here to Vietnam, where it all began, facing the past to fight healing.
Vietnam, a lost generation. Monday at 8 p.m. on CW 39 Houston.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Clint, so good to see you. How was everything?
Amazing as usual, Frank. Happy to see you're out of the hospital and back at it.
Me too. But my big health scare got me really thinking about the future. With my girls set to take over the family business, I want to make sure I don't leave them any of my debts. Heck, the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
We're just happy to have you back, Dad. Don't go thinking about debts or anything like that. We'll find a way to pay.
Now see? That's why I made a call and found out I'm eligible for $50,000 for my funeral and other final expenses.
Well, hold on. Eligible for $50,000 and you just got out of the hospital? Didn't you have to take a medical exam or something?
No, there was no medical exam, and I was able to get coverage right over the phone. Plus, my rates can never be increased, my benefits can never be decreased, and my coverage can never be canceled.
Dad, I'm glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-264-0635 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-264-0635 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-264-0635. That's 800-264-0635. 800-264-0635.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Friday. It's the Rangers on Friday night, and this week the Dodgers come to Arlington. Only on CW 39 Houston.
Welcome back, friends. We are now at the halfway mark, and don't forget, we still have coming up our chat with our friends over at Midtown. They're going to give us the deets about Chalk on the Block. Plus, coming up, asking for help isn't always easy, even when we need it the most. But what if the real issue isn't confidence, it's safety? Now, we're going to be chatting with a TEDx speaker who says creating safe spaces at work and at home can change everything. Plus, we have a quick check of your weekend forecast with Jonathan. It's a big weekend. I hope he delivers because I have the most abundant number of harina cascarones that I am ready to crack on my sister's head for all of those years that she tormented me. Okay, all right, I'm done. Therapy sesh over. And we also have an iconic restaurant here in Houston that has become a state treasure. They will be live in the studio to show us what treasure they are whipping up in the kitchen. Coming up as H-Town Live continues after the break.
Don't wait. Buy it now. Beat the tariff. Rooms to Go has hundreds of millions of dollars of furniture in stock, ready to go. Our prices are locked. Our warehouses are full. And with free doorway delivery, you get it fast. Because no one beats Rooms to Go for beautiful furniture at super low prices. Plus, right now, get interest-free financing for 50 months. Go today, save today. Our prices are low. Our prices are locked. Now through April 30th at Rooms to Go.
I'm Art Rascone. If you've had a car crash and you're thinking about handling your own injury claim, here's a great tip. Don't. If things go wrong, you pay the price. You could get in over your head with the insurance company and cost yourself more time and money in the long run. If you've been injured, don't try to do it yourself. Call Terry Bryant and get it right the first time. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
Some of you may have just heard or felt that explosion.
Be advised, the fire department in the basement of the federal building. There's a children's center.
Watch your first late news at 9 on CW39.
The team you trust, breaking stories and up-to-the-minute weather.
The news you want at the time you need.
Watch ABC 13 Eyewitness News at 9 on CW39.
Decades after the Vietnam War, the journey isn't over. We're following a group of veterans as they return here to Vietnam, where it all began, facing the past to fight healing.
Vietnam, a lost generation. Monday at 8 p.m. on CW39 Houston. Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Hello, Houston. Good morning and welcome back. May, it's still a couple of weeks away, but we wanted to get a head start because it is Mental Health Awareness Month. And while we often focus on physical safety, today we're diving into something just as important. Psychological safety. Now, our next guest is a TEDx speaker and workplace wellness consultant who helps teams, leaders, even families create safer spaces for communication and connection. Everyone, please help me welcome Dr. Amber Gunner to the show. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So I am going to be a bit vulnerable here.
Okay, let's do it.
With me, yeah, I know. Get your doctor's pad out.
Yeah,
so in my family, my husband sometimes says, I feel like I can't share with you because I feel like you're going to judge me. But I don't feel inside of me, I don't feel that way.
Yes.
Maybe it's the way I stand, talk.
Yeah.
Maybe because I yell in Mexican. I don't know what's going on.
There could be a lot of reasons for that. One of the good things is that he is being open and sharing that with you. As we talk about psychological safety, some things to think about is, what is my safety need? Is it that I need to feel valued? Is it that I need to be in the know? Autonomy or trust? And so when we talk about, I feel like I'm going to be judged, you all might have more conversations about trust and what that looks like to be able to be open and sharing without running that risk of judgment.
Right. Okay. So now you mentioned psychological safety. Can you kind of explain that, like in layman's terms?
Absolutely, absolutely. And this was a term that was coined by Dr. Amy Edmondson. And essentially what it means is that, do people feel safe enough to speak up when something's maybe going wrong, or even the ability to be able to ask for help without the fear of punishment or retaliation? So psychological safety, again, is not only important in the workplace, but it's also going to be important in our interpersonal relationships as well, because we want people to be able to speak up when they feel unsafe or when there's something important they need to be able to share with a partner.
Yeah, well, speaking of speaking up, one of the things you said was people don't ask for help. Like they don't ask for help when they're not safe. How does that go again?
Absolutely. So a few of the reasons that people may not ask for help is, 1, the fear of judgment. 2, they don't feel that psychological safety. 3, they often may not know what their needs are or what they need to ask for.
That's where I think we're at.
Yes. They may not know what they need to ask for. And so that's going to be the first thing when you are preparing to receive help, is you have to first know, what is it that I need? I talk with leaders often, and sometimes it may be that they need to delegate, right? But if they don't know exactly what it is that they need to delegate, then it's going to be hard to ask for that. But secondly, it's also going to be hard for them to match the person based on that skill set. So one of the other things, once you determine what you need, you also want to look at your colleagues, your partners, and know what their strengths are.
Okay, so I'm the type of person that likes to break things down.
Absolutely.
Like to the core. So I want to get back to understanding what you need. Is there an exercise, or are there questions that we should be doing to understand what our needs are?
Yes. If there was one thing we could take off of your plate today, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. One thing?
One thing.
Just one thing?
Just one thing.
Wow, geez Louise. I don't know. I think the mental, just the mental load of running a family.
Okay, what's one thing with that mental load that overwhelms you?
The anxiety that I'm going to mess something up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And so what are you fearing that you're going to mess up?
My kids.
Okay. And so it sounds like, even just from this little bit, being able to be present with those kids, being able to have that time with them is going to be important. So the one thing is, you want to start with the values of what is important to you. When you say, I fear I'm going to mess my kids up, or that's what's most important, what are the values that matter to you the most?
And how do we translate this into the workplace, like for any leaders that are watching?
Absolutely. So it's going to be the same thing. Leaders want to be clear on what their values are and what their needs are, because that's going to drive forth what we go and ask for, but it's also going to determine who we ask for that support. If I know that you are really good at speaking up and asking questions, then that's going to be the thing that I go to you for. I'm not going to have you sit behind the desk and writing notes and taking copy if that's not your strong suit. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. No. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much for stopping by. There's just so many other questions that I just want to get into this, but we're running out of time, unfortunately. Is there somewhere we can go to learn more about you, about what you offer, and any resources?
Absolutely. So you can go and learn more at www.ambergunner.com. I'm also on LinkedIn there, where I share tips and have these conversations with leaders and some things that I notice that can be able to support them in the workplace, but also support employees employees at home.
Yeah. I do see my kids as employees. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Really, really appreciate it. And thank you for this conversation.
Yes, thank you.
It was just a great conversation. The next conversation that we need to have, though, is with my buddy, Chief Meteorologist. Okay, so you teased a little bit that Sunday may not be great.
Yeah, but I speak pretty fluent Spanish, but I wasn't sure. But I wasn't sure about cascarones.
Cascarones? Oh, it's the Easter eggs that get filled with confetti.
Oh.
And when I was growing up,
I didn't know this.
We put flour in them, and then sometimes my sister would put flour and glue in them.
Oh.
So, yeah, imagine that being cracked on your head. That's why I need...
horrible.
Yeah, so I'm teaching my kids to attack.
Oh.
My kids are in this war with me. So.
I don't know if this is about that idea, but I mean, I'm not going to say anything. But all I wanted to do was just talk about the Cascarona cast. And then now I learned a lot about you.
That I'm vengeful?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, but I needed
Maybe not the spirit of East, I don't know.
Right? So I needed to be a good, like at least a good morning.
Yes, okay. Well,
Sir, I'm not loving the sound effects.
Well, wait, hold on one second. I got a Cascarona cast. There you go.
Thank you.
So it's going to be warm. It'll be in the morning. It's going to be a chance of rain, but it's not. By the way, I want to show you this time lapse. This is just too good. But we have a chance of rain in the morning. Yeah, it's going to be better in the afternoon. How about that one for you for a sunrise, though? Okay. I've wowed her. Okay, taking a look at our flamingo. This is actually from the Houston Zoo, courtesy of the Houston Zoo, the flamingo camera there. I just wanted to give you guys a little idea of what's happening out there in terms of the sky conditions, because it's been a partly to mostly cloudy start to your Friday. As we look ahead to the weekend, let's talk about the chance of rain on Sunday. There's a marginal risk of severe weather. This is issued by the Storm Prediction Center. Every day they put out the next few days of what they think will happen in terms of where the severe weather might be in the country. And so we are under a marginal chance from I-10 northward on Easter Sunday. Mainly, that's really for the afternoon and evening time. So the morning, as Ito was mentioning, you can see right here, 10:30 a.m., a few scattered showers, but nothing terribly significant or widespread. However, we go into the afternoon, there you go at 3 p.m., showers and maybe an isolated storm at that point in time. But later on in the late afternoon and early evening, you see these areas of red, and those are indicating the chance for some strong storms, maybe a severe storm firing up in our northern counties. The real dynamics, the best chance of that to happen is to the north of our area, but indeed, as you just saw from the Storm Prediction Center, they think at least that we could have a chance of that in our northern counties for Sunday. Here you go, 77 degrees right now. 77. It's 9:37 in the morning, and we're at 77 degrees. It's a very warm start to your day. As temperatures this afternoon will warm up to 90. That's the forecast for you for the Houston area. Current gusts, well, this is the other part of the story for today. The winds. We've seen the winds about 15 to 25 yesterday and again today. So we're right now seeing those gusts area-wide about the same, 15 to 25. But check out the forecast for those gusts going into this afternoon. Upwards of about 30, 35 mile per hour wind gusts, especially in our western counties this afternoon. So look for a breezy Friday. And again on Saturday as this system gets closer and closer and closer for your Easter Sunday. Let's check out that 7-day forecast. Let's put that up on the board for you. And notice temperatures today at their warmest of the go, 90 degrees, and a very slight chance of an isolated shower or two today. Go into tomorrow, maybe a slightly better chance. I still have 20%, but that would be on Saturday in the afternoon. Now, Sunday is the chance of 70%. That's what we were talking about, of some showers and maybe some storms for your Easter Sunday. Now, if you notice, on Monday and Tuesday, we have a lingering chance. We're going to be entering this wet pattern really from this point forward. And by next Wednesday and Thursday, I want you to notice the chance of rain. Both days, 70%. We could see by the end of the forecast between Sunday to Thursday, 3 or 4 inches of rain accumulate across, or at least some areas of southeast Texas. That is a look at your forecast. Everybody stick around. We're going to be back right after this break.
Somebody's lying.
Yeah.
Think hard. The questions are going to get harder.
Because I wouldn't believe either of you if your tongues came notarized. Okay? You're both crooks.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Are you turning 65? Moving, retiring, or needing Medicare coverage? Call Cigna Healthcare now at 844-994-1824. And together, we'll help find the best Medicare plan for you. Looking for low monthly premiums? With Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare, they're as low as $0. It doesn't get more affordable than that. Speaking of affordable, copays for preventive care are also $0. There are even zero or low copays for many prescription drugs. That's a lot of zeros, which means more money stays in your pocket. Some plans even give back up to nearly $175 in your monthly Social Security check. As a bonus, call now and receive your free Medicare Advantage Decision Guide. It includes a benefit summary, questions to ask before choosing a plan, and more. There's no obligation to enroll. With Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare, you'll enjoy all-in-one coverage, combining Part A, Part B, and often Part D into one simple, easy-to-understand plan. Plus, you'll enjoy lots of additional benefits, like coverage for preventive and comprehensive dental services, plus vision and hearing. For added peace of mind, you'll have access to a quality network of doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies. You'll also receive a Cigna Healthy Today card, a preloaded spending card for easy access to select benefits, like an over-the-counter allowance. You'll even be rewarded for staying well, with incentives for healthy activities like yearly checkups. So make the wise call and see if you are eligible to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan outside the annual enrollment period. And get your free decision guide. Don't wait. Call 844-994-1824 now.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Rich Man. All right, so welcome back to H-Town Live. It's springtime, and if you are looking into doing something, involving art, my kids are. There's something really cool happening next Saturday, and you can watch local artists at Bagby Park chalking up some masterpieces. Now, we have Alexis Rendon, one of the artists, here this morning, and we'll also have Park Programming Manager Amaris Salinas. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us today.
I love you already so much. My kids love chalk, and they love chalking on things.
Yes, yes. I mean, it's a great event. Chalk on the Block is a free community event that we do at Bagby Park in Midtown, which is at 415 Gray Street. It's the park that has the big Midtown letters. I'm sure people have drawn. Yes. So that's where we have it. We feature a lot of local professional artists that come out, and they do this amazing pavement art. And Alexis is one of our artists that comes out and does that. But we also have free activities for the kids to do. We have live music in May. So the next one is May the 3rd from 10 to 2. And we have DJ Mav. We have Charmin and Jermaine playing out there. We have painting classes. We have activities for the kids, and it's all free. Free is the magic word.
Yeah, if you weren't wearing a mic, I would give you a huge hug right now, because I don't want everybody's ears to blow out. But free.
Free.
That's what gets me. And kids get to be outside. They get to do all of these. And this is really cool. Okay, so Alexis, what are you working on here?
So right now I'm just doing a really quick example of what we kind of do with the festival. So we're going to be on the ground on the sidewalk, and we're just going to be making chalk images on theme. The one coming up for the 3rd is going to be spring related. So
she has one completed already.
So gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh, these artists actually do amazing. We just brought something really quickly, but normally if you come out there, that's quick, because she did this overnight for today. So normally our artists, what they do, you'll see people doing amazing portraits, scenery. They'll have all kinds of abstract art. So it's really, really seasoned professional artists that are creating these pavement art pieces. So it's not just like, we do have a kids zone. I will say, if you bring your kids, we do.
Yeah, they're coming.
Right, we have a couple of sidewalk pieces is that they'll be able to do their own little artwork on there. Plus, the artists also, what they do is they create a color page, sort of like a stencil. So then what if, like say this duck, we'll have a color page created from that, and then they can go color it. Go sit down and enjoy and color the piece themselves, and then they can come back and take a picture with the artist and kind of show them what they did. Right?
Yeah, yes. That'd be great, because my daughter's into shading right now. That's wonderful, because look at the shading.
It's amazing.
And look at the boots.
Exactly.
This is so cute, and I can't believe you said you did this.
Yeah, and
the last minute.
She has some amazing art that, I mean, you would look at it and you cannot believe that it's on the sidewalk. And again, like, this is something that we do, you know, to provide an opportunity for local artists in the area, as well as musicians, and to just kind of feature them out in the park. And again, this one has been going on. It used to be a monthly event, and now it's biannually. So we have a spring one and a fall one. So the May one is taking place again, May the 3rd, 10 to 2 at Bagby Park. 10 to 2 again, because it's during the day, but we have tons of activities going on. Plus, we have food, tacos, and margaritas, and all of that from La Calle Tacos that's there in the park as well. So there's plenty of things to do for the family to come out and enjoy. But we also, this is just one of many free park programs that we have. We have everything from fitness to sound bath meditation to we have Yappy Hour, which is a doggy event that's next Friday. So you can come, Yappy Hour. You can drink, you can have a margarita, bring your dog out and kind of enjoy the event. We have vendors out there as well. And everything from movie nights, we have movie nights once a month as well. And all of this you can go onto our calendar of events, midtownhouston.com/events. You can also follow us on Instagram at Midtown HOU, and you get to see all the events that are coming up, and again, all free. Free.
I love that. That's what's so great. This is why I love Houston.
Yeah, it's great.
And I love you.
Well, thank you.
For putting these things together. And Alexis, you are going to kind of demonstrate a little bit of what's going to be happening. We only have about a minute.
Yeah,
so
well, we were thinking about
do in a minute?
Okay, Adelina, she wanted you to try. So if you want, there's a special chalk that they use. It's not just like your typical grocery store chalk. It's a really smooth grind. So you can actually, if you want, just make a heart. Just anything. Pretty easy.
Okay, but like with art, I have 2 left hands.
Yeah.
All you need is one. So let's go ahead and try.
Well, my left hand is not that great.
So you literally, and I'll take one.
So these are actually artist grade pastels.
Wow,
They have a higher pigmentation load than regular street chalk.
So then you can just, and see how smooth it is?
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
And listen, every artist does things differently. Some artists, I mean, obviously, Alexis is great at freehanding her art. Other artists will stencil out something, and then they have it pre-made. So like, let's say you want your kids to learn. Taking a stencil from the store and stenciling out an area, and then just give them the chalk to fill in, because then they feel like they actually created something that looks professional.
There's multiple ways to get it done.
Yeah.
Some of us use stencils, gritting, freehanding it.
I kind of feel bad using these beautiful, they are so
we brought
great.
them here for you
We
to
brought
try
it for you to try it out so you could see. In channel 39, we were going to have a little logo for you guys at the end of this segment, so you guys can have that hang around here in the studio as well. But it's definitely, again, a free event for kids and for family. And like I said, music, that will have entertainment out there. And we also have a story time, a free program for story time as well.
I homeschool my kids, so I need daytime activities so that that'd be so great that I can take my kids. And what other kind of things can you do in the day? Okay. Well, I'll continue asking here in just a few minutes. But first, we have to move on now. Unfortunately, those were beautiful pictures, weren't they? Did you like my heart?
Pardon?
Did you like my heart that I drew?
Oh, yes, I did. Absolutely.
Were you even watching?
No,
Did you give me the husband response?
I'm good at it.
He gave me the husband response, didn't he? All right. Okay. So now let's go ahead and talk about this. Now, an iconic Tex-Mex restaurant right here in Houston has been officially recognized as a state treasure after welcoming guests like family for over 80 years. Now, the co-owner and good friend of the show, Ricardo Molina, is here, and as we celebrate Molina Cantina's enduring legacy. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm from the Valley. I'm from El Valle. We know Tex-Mex.
There you go.
And Molina's is it. I
you.
love Molinas. So can you tell me a little bit about why this award is just so special for you?
Sure. First, I'd like to thank the Texas Historical Commission for this award, and Miss Kate McCormick for contacting us. And I'll just tell you why it's special for us as a family. Our grandparents immigrated from Mexico. They came separately. They met here in Houston. And they started the restaurant as a way to take care of their family and to be able to eat. Pretty simple. But I don't think in a million years Mama and Papa would ever dream that we would still be here doing it in a third generation.
Third generation.
I know they're smiling right now. They were the best role models possible.
So when did you get into cooking with them? Like, were you just yay high?
Well, you know, when Dad worked all the time and had 5 kids, I've got 4 siblings, and then you would get to go with Dad sometimes on the weekends as a kid to the restaurant, and that was great. The milkman would show up and he would throw you a little carton of chocolate milk. That was a highlight. The little ladies in the kitchen squeezing your cheeks, that was a low light. Nobody liked that.
No, of course not. No, of course not.
But that's how we started. You know, if you wanted to work, he'd let you work. Dishwasher. I didn't like front of the house at the time. I didn't like the busboy. I was a really good dishwasher, I thought. And so that's how we all kind of came up in it.
You want to come live with me? You're welcome at my house for dinner anytime.
My wife might debate that, whether I'm good at dishwashing.
I love that.
I might be past that stage of life.
No, you are definitely at this beautiful stage where you've won this award. You make incredible food. So let's talk about your iconic dishes, because from what I understand, they're named after your customers.
The ones we brought, this is Nancy Ames Nachos. Miss Nancy Ames is just a wonderful person. She's still a guest, still comes in, and she had like a variety show back in the 70s, and my dad was on the show and he was making nachos, and he made them however he made them. He was just beans and cheese and really plain. She said, well, this is how I like mine, and she just started throwing things on there. We added it to the menu, and it's one of our top sellers right now to this day.
What's it? Okay, so is that jalapeno or just peppers, or what's
That's jalapeno and the relish that we have, we just dice it up.
Oh.
Started off using the carrots from the jalapeno can.
Okay.
Jalapenos.
Yeah.
But we'd run out of carrots, so we used.
And that's like some type of crema?
Yes, actually, I'll be honest, it's supposed to be guacamole. But I didn't get on the truck, or I forgot it in my refrigerator.
It's so beautiful.
So that would be guacamole right there. So it's bean, taco meat, cheese, guacamole, then the relish, jalapeno.
I love it. Okay, let's move on to this one.
Burley burritos.
Yes, sir.
That's a flour tortilla with fajita meat inside, rolled up with chili con carne on top. Mr. Jim Burley invented this in the early 80s, I think.
It's gorgeous. And what's the, was this named after a customer?
Jim Burley.
Jim Burley, okay.
He was in Monday with his beautiful wife, Gretchen. They're doing great. They've become good friends over the years. We love them to death. They're family.
And I will be taking this one.
You can absolutely have.
That's mine. Okay. And you guys always, of course, have.
We have
the basket of the chips.
And we have the Jose's dip, which is chili con queso with spicy taco meat. And the waiter Jose started adding that back in the day. I think the late.
Bless you, Jose. Thank you.
Late 70s, and this took off. I mean, we have, for years, we have kids like, I remember a lot of kids from Kincaid would come over, and that would be their lunch. They get flour tortillas, Jose's dip, and
this is
that's
so good. Okay, so when I moved here, actually, there was like some dogging on Tex-Mex. What is your #1 defense against people who are like, nah, Tex-Mex ain't real? Like, what do you tell them?
Yeah, you know, that was back in the day. I think we've grown up past that.
I hope so.
The chef and the author of several cookbooks, Miss Diane Kennedy. I think she's the one that came out and said, that's not Mexican. Okay.
It is.
Well, maybe it's not northern Mexican or coastal Mexican, but it's Tex-Mex. And we say it's Tex-Mex. And we're proud to be Tex-Mex. And I can't tell you how many times we'll see guests that come into the restaurant. Hey, how are you? What have you been up to? Oh, we just came from the airport. We just came from Mexico, and here we go. It's our comfort food, the state of Texas.
It is 100%. Thank you so much for coming by, and congratulations on the award.
Thank you.
Well deserved. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
Well, it's a big world, and there's lots of perspectives in it.
Everything is bigger in the Lone Star State.
Everything else just kind of fades away. The work that she does here, it was so foundational for the way she thought about art.
You'd be surprised how interested people are in everything that we're doing.
It makes you proud to be a part of an organization that can deliver services like this.
Take a journey with us around Texas and beyond.
You truly are remarkable.
Remarkable Women. Special presentation Sunday at 9/8 Central on the CW.
Before we go, we want to thank all of our guests today. So please be sure to follow them on Instagram. You can see right there on your screen all of their handles. And of course, next weekend, head out to Midtown for Chalk on the Block. And everyone, please have a beautiful and festive Easter weekend. Be safe and stay dry.